Hey, so I wanted to make another video on so I want to make another video tonight, but this one on developing your psychic abilities. So there's a few things that you're going to need to do in order to really make this happen. First of all is to believe it. To kind of know that you can actually attain these psychic abilities. Um and this is just what works for me. Like there's all different ways to like awaken your psychic abilities. But this is what worked for me, and I think this could work for many people. So, the second thing you're gonna want to do is have some kind of practice, like some kind of ritual that you do every day that can kind of really send the message out to the universe that you want this to awaken inside of you, like psychic visions of the future or any kind of message that you can get of anything. It could be like future visions, or it can be something that's happening in the distance, or just advice from an angel or God or a friendly spirit. So what you're gonna want to do is, sorry, um, this is what I do. Amethyst. This is amethyst. Amethyst represents the third eye or psychic abilities. Now you're gonna want to tape a note to it that says, "My psychic abilities have fully developed. It is for my highest good." When you add "it is for my highest good" to a spell, that really like sets it in place. Like now not only are you using your magic, but all the angels, the friendly spirits, God, they're going to use their powers to make that spell manifest. Because that's what they want at the end of the day. They want you to follow your highest good. Or anything that's just really loving, really good, very powerful in a good way. So yeah, do that. And every day, again, this is a ritual. So every day, at some point throughout the day, just hold it, close your eyes, try not to really think so hard, and just feel the crystal on your fingers. What feelings do you get? And just notice it. Don't think about it, but feel it and notice it. And hold it for, I don't want to give you a set time to hold it for, but basically just once you feel ready to put it down, this could be like a minute, this could be 10 seconds, it can be 10 minutes. Once you really have felt it and you feel it's time to put it down, then put it down. But it's important that you do this every day because it's the discipline. That's what sends that message out to the universe that these are meant to awaken inside of you. Um, is there anything else I should tell you guys about this? Oh yeah, when you're not doing the ritual but you're going throughout your day, try not to really think about it so hard. Because if you really like start to think about it and you're kind of like, is this gonna work? And then you start coming up with the reasons as to why it's not gonna work. Don't do that because then that'll delay the process. Or worse, it may never manifest because you're doubting it. So don't think about it so hard, and don't hyperfixate on like even like the joyful feelings and thoughts about it, because just the act of thinking, it opens you up to doubt. So trying not to really pay attention to it so hard. Um, I kind of want to give you a reason as to why ritual magic works. It's because reality and the dream world are like two different sides of the same coin. They both have aspects of each other in them. Like the dream world has an aspect of reality, and this reality, the physical world, has an aspect of being like a dream. But they both function in ways that like you know when you're in a dream and you speak a word um like let's just say in theory, you start to think about like cupcakes and all of a sudden in the dream cupcakes appear. This this physical world doesn't function in that same exact way, but it's similar, and that's what I believe, and that's why ritual magic works. And I've seen things actually happen through doing this. Like, it happens at a much slower pace, and not everything that you think about will manifest. But if you do an intention for something to manifest, like this, the psychic ability spell, then it will. And you won't, just don't really think about it, and it'll come true. Now, okay, so first you believe that you can attain it. Secondly, which I should mention about believing is don't try to think about it so hard, but just kind of, when the thoughts do naturally arise, just kind of trust it. So there's believing, and then having a ritual practice. And the third thing is to have some kind of passion or motivation, like, how can I say it? Like a life's purpose. That's something I talk about a lot. Be driven towards something in life. And don't worry about, is it going to work out, or is it the right thing for me to do? Because what your life's purpose should be, the basis of it, is that you have a deep concern for, like, for others or for animals or whatever it is that, for nature, whatever it is that your life's purpose is revolving around. Let it be that you want to better someone else, or maybe an animal or nature. It's love. Love should be your guiding force in all the things that you do. And that's why I make these videos, because I know it helps people. But being very motivated and even having a healthy ego about it is what really is something that kind of like carries you through this whole journey of awakening your psychic abilities and your spirituality. It makes you active, because the thing with spirituality is that a lot of the times it can make you kind of passive, and that's why people, when they spiritually awaken, they become sick or something, because it leaves them feeling like kind of chaotic and in a state of like disorder. So obviously what you do about that is be concerned for others and find something to do to better other people's lives. And again, it can be like even helping animals or saving the forests or whatever it is that you just really feel concerned for. But I do stress the importance of having a ritual practice, because that's, I think, probably, no, I would say believing is the most important, but the ritual practice is what's going to be that spark that ignites it. Because that's what really sends out the message that this is going to awaken inside of you. And something I should say about psychic abilities is that the most important messages will come to you when you're very relaxed. So when you're not thinking about it so much, but you're kind of just letting it go. And usually for me, it's at nighttime, because that's when I'm like getting ready to go to sleep. Or if I wake up in the middle of the night and say I go to the bathroom and I go back to my bed. Usually I will start to calm down, and I'll go to my bed and try to sleep again. And that's when I get very relaxed, and that's when I start getting messages. And I've had future messages that did come true. So yeah. An important thing about psychic abilities is not to be so hyperfixated on them, which I was kind of touching upon before. Because they're nice, but they're not the ultimate goal of life. They just kind of support what you're really doing with your life. Like, there's messages you'll get about deeper things like your life's purpose, or maybe your connection to God or the angels or something like that. And then there's more like not meaningless, but like more mundane things. I would say almost meaningless. Like, I've gotten messages about like things that just don't even matter. It's weird. But I guess even those, like, it makes life kind of interesting because you realize that these things are possible and it's fun. Who doesn't want to have fun? So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching, and follow me on Instagram if you can. Check out my poetry. Thank you.